you bring up Gunnar Stockton, and you're someone who has been more skeptical about him and is more intrigued by what Ryan Puglisi has to offer. And I feel like we're kind of at the point where Georgia fans have really started to accept that Gunnar Stockton is going to be the starter, even though Kirby Smart has yet to officially name him that. Is there still room for Ryan Puglisi to make that leap? And is this possibly a bigger battle going on than maybe Georgia fans are led to believe it is?
I don't think Ryan Puglisi would still be at Georgia if he didn't think that he could compete for the starting job. So, I mean, at the very least, he's been led to believe that. And based on what we saw, and again, it's an extremely small sample size. The G Day game is not the end all be all, but there was nothing in the G Day game that suggested that Gunnar Stockton was head and shoulders better than Ryan Puglisi. And we know that Ryan's only had one spring. I mean, the first one he was injured, right? So this is a guy with one spring behind him versus Gunnar, who's in his fourth, going through his fourth spring. And so I didn't think there was a lot of separation there. I think Gunnar's repetitions are incredibly valuable. The fact that he played the second half and as Georgia beat Texas, and the fact that he played in the Sugar Bowl, even though, maybe not the greatest offensive showing for Georgia, but at least he's got those reps against an elite defense. So there's value to that Ryan simply can't get and won't have going into the fall. And Gunnar didn't do anything to lose the job. But I did take note of the fact that Kirby didn't throw the gauntlet down and say, hey, this is our starter. This is our guy. I mean, yeah, he's the guy right now. He's the guy going into the fall. He's the guy who's earned it with his work ethic and, his study habits. He's a film rat. He's a guy that had tremendous success at the high school level. He carries himself well. The team responded well to him against Texas, maybe not as well against Notre Dame. So I kind of look at Ryan Puglisi as having a ceiling that maybe we haven't seen yet. And then the question becomes, how much has Gunnar improved, and has Gunnar's improvement and experience, is that going to outweigh whatever improvement Ryan has made going through a spring and having an entire off season? And so I think that's something to keep an eye on.